Alright, welcome to Twisted Psoto episode 74. And we're going to continue working on the new base on the Domination server. The other base, like I said before, is being put on hold. And that's pretty much it. Get out of here, goofball. Anyway, so this base theoretically can go 14 walls high. And we're going to put that to the test later on. For now, I managed to get a bunch of metal. There's also metal in this thing, and there's metal over here. So I basically got plenty of metal. I should get pretty close to finishing the walls around the base. I'm going to put aside making any more Giga saddles just for now and just focus in on this. Oh, look at those Pelagornis over there. Now it turns out the Pelagornis only have weight reduction for organic polymer. They're designed for you to ride and attack penguins or anything that has organic polymer, even a mantis. If you can get a Pelagornis to kill a mantis, then it would harvest quite a bit of organic polymer and have weight reduction. But just because you have weight reduction for the organic polymer of your kill, that doesn't mean you have weight reduction for the meat and the hide and all that, or the chitin that comes from that. Look at that. That's so interesting. I like that. They must be bugging out because there's no way for them to get to shore. I think they would have to pass over this, and some of them don't do that. That's probably what's going on. 20. I bagged a 150 the other day that landed right in my face over here. So basically what I'll do is I'll seal these. But first I'd rather... there was a video I saw where they made a boat. And they put the boat on the side. Like over here on the side. And they measured where the straight line is. They basically made a big T on the boat going sideways on the boat across, and then they made a pillar going straight down as far down as possible, and they would go up and down a ladder that they placed there to help them stay centered. So they would use the ladder the same way I use the ladders on these things to place them, the built-in ladders that are here. I use them to place them against each other. And like I said before, it looks like you can't build too close to the other structure. So what I was thinking of doing is going ahead and just maybe either leaving this open as a highway, or I could just put the minimum in between. But since I'm planning on putting dinosaur gates here, what I'll probably do is start it here and just leave this open as a highway, this whole part. There's no reason not to just leave this open as a highway the way it is. Oh, I forgot there's foundations here. I forgot to put those in there. Anyway, so that's what I was thinking of doing, making the building. And you don't have to make it round or anything like that. But if I wanted to build, let's say I wanted to build off this edge, it won't let you build off this edge anyway. So I can't even put a ramp here. I can't put a ramp to get up. And I believe that's why they put in those ropes so that you can climb up with a rope. But the thing is, if you have a dino in the water and you want to get them out of the water, it's like really impossible to do that. I would have to park a ship here that has a ramp and then go through the ship to get them out of the water. So that's why this is not, in my opinion, it's not the best design in the world. But if you build here, like let's say I put some foundations here and I put a ceiling here, then theoretically I should be able to put a ramp inside. For some reason, I can't put anything on the outside, which is kind of dumb, I'm sorry to say. But anyway, we're going to continue building the base. That's what this episode's about. We got all this metal. So let me go ahead and put down my weight bird. It's going to be this guy. And my weight bird's there. There we go. Now, the thing is, I also believe that I am going to have to get more CP. I think I'm running out of CP. That's cementing paste. Yeah. I just don't have a lot of CP. There's CP in this one. I could try to use up the CP in this one. Yeah, see? I can take that. Now, I need to make 2 dino gates. And I believe if you make one, like here's a dino tech gate. This will produce 1, I believe, and this will produce 2. Yeah. So I need element. I need poly. I forgot I need poly. Shoot. Anyway, so what we're gonna do then, I'll leave this bird here, and I'll get on the wyvern, and I'll just go get some quick polymer, just for those dino gates, because I want to place those gates there. You have to place them on the bottom here first. I'm gonna put one here, one on the other edge, so I can get out and walk over here. And I'm also going to put the structure line here, so the next building will be built directly on those ceilings. So that's the way I'm placing it. So far it's good. Okay, I did see a shark fin, but that's not going to kill anything. It's not going to hurt anything. So it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and quickly go get kill some mantis real quick. Go through my tech gate. There we go. Okay, I went around it. I gotta finish those walls. Oh, this beauty is still operating. It's been operating a couple of days. It started with, I think, 95 element. I did manage to go procure about 100 and some element. It's at 90. So it used 5 element in the days that it's been operating, and it's set to the minimum. Let's see. Let's go. No, let's go here. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to try this one. Forgot which one's above ground. Okay, this is the one that is above ground. Okay. Yeah, just come here, kill some mantis. I don't need that much. Maybe a couple of them. Here's 2. Yeah, if I breed anything, I'm going to breed lightning wyverns. I ran the scar last time. I just got one wyvern. So I'm like, But over there on extinction, I could potentially go ahead and just do... I could do gigas over there if I want, because that thing is big enough for gigas. Or I could do wyverns, but I can't do both. If I try to do both, it'll be a mess. So I'll make another base over there sometime when I get time. Alright. Let's get that poly in there. Alright. Now, I'm going to put... Let's do this. Let's just put that in there like this. I'll put this back in here. And what I'll do is I'm just going to load up all the metal in there. Screw it. And get this out of here. Oh, wow. Yeah, it only gives me 300. Oh, jeez. Ah, forget that. I'll be there all day trying to do that. Let's get this metal used up. least that gives me a 500 stack. I might have enough metal for the walls and some of the ceiling of the base. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. I'll just leave that scrap metal in there for later. Because, you know, when I have time, I'll fish it out of that storage unit. It used to give me more than just 300. I don't know how it gives me that kind of inventory limit. I'm not carrying too much. See, I figure if I'm going to turn on the tech replicator, I might as well make as much stuff as I need. This will take a little bit. That'll be faster than trying to get that metal out of this one. Jeez. Be there all day. I'll get that out of there later and see if we can make so many walls. And I'll do the walls first, and then I'll do, because it's supposed to be 14 high with three walls that are 4 walls high. That's 12 total walls. Then I'll have 2 left over I can skip or I can put in there. It just depends. But I also need metal ceilings and all these other little things. It's going to take a little while to do that, but that's the whole point. Get some of it done. That way less stuff will land in my damn base. Now, this base is probably going to be used for terror birds because they're small, and the other structures may be used for thylos. I might just decide to keep it all in one base and move everything I don't really need somewhere else to extinction, perhaps, because like I said, on extinction, that spot that I located is perfect for wyvern breeding or giga. I can't do both. And I do have a bunch of gigas. I am making more giga eggs. So it would be a good time to go ahead and do that. But I'm still growing those gigas. The imprint makes them strong. Man, they got like double health. The ones that I imprinted have double health. Like almost 50,000. So those are great, but the other ones, they're like 24,000. That's the only thing. That breeding line, it has okay damage, and it has 24,000 health, which is okay. But I don't think they put that many mutations into that thing. I don't know how it looks like it has that many mutations when it really doesn't have the stats to show for it very much. Although they probably just mutated for attack. Because it has an 800 attack. Normally the highest you'd get is like 100 and something in the wild, 100 and something %, as opposed to that 600 it has, I believe. I think it's 600. Yeah. So anyway, it's kind of weird. This also frees up this thing so I can make more metal. I still haven't destroyed the other base, as you know, and I'm still just kind of hanging on there. I may have to go back to the other base to make more CP. The good thing is I got plenty of keratin and chitin over there to take care of this, you know, but it does take a lot of work to do that. It does take a lot of work. I'm glad I got the ramp into the base, though. For a while there, I didn't think I was going to be able to put a ramp. But you saw the effort I had to do to make this ramp happen. This ramp is not mounted on the base. It comes from the under the ground here, up and over, and then down into the base, over the edge. And because I did it that way, it didn't contradict with the foundations that are in here. These are foundations in here. And it doesn't look bad, but I wanted it on the corner. But that's fine, you know. That's life. Sometimes you don't get exactly what you want. So, I was thinking using the very top level for Terrorbirds. The very top level, once I get this thing built. I think it'll look awesome. Oops. Let's see. Almost done. I guess I could try to take this stuff out. It's just a pain in the butt. Alright. 496, because I got all that hide in there. Now switch to quick draw. Oh, it is letting me withdraw. It's just that it's so small. It's like, damn. That sucks. I could keep trying. I guess I'll just keep trying. Because I got a lot of parts to make. And this doesn't include parts for the other two structures. Now, my goal for this particular map is to have Thylos and... what's it called? Thylos and Megalodons and Terrorbirds. I want to have 3 species here, but I may not have the numbers. If I leave all the other extra animals I have here, I may not be able to have the population limit. Remember, it can only be up to like 250 awake. 250 in cryo. So, in other words, I would have to take 250 spots and somehow use that to breed something. So, I don't know if I can really do it. I might have to just make this structure, leave this the way it is. Maybe do the Terrorbirds or the Thylos and the Megalodons separately. I don't know. But this structure is really a water base. The priority for this structure is not the Thylos or the Terrorbirds. It's the Megalodons, because this is a water base. We have water right underneath us. So this structure is supposed to be devoted to the Megalodons, which have not been consolidated yet. They're not 100% consolidated. So, yeah. Oof. Look at all that metal. And I got a bunch of stuff made that just hasn't been taken out and placed yet. I haven't put down the second tech generator. I haven't put down a lot of stuff here. So anyway, no, that's done. We're getting there. Well, let's just try to take it all out. And then what I'll have to do is calculate, let's see, how many walls I'll need. And then I'll try to place those walls. that's it. Now the sharks, the problem with the sharks is that you have to build a cage as big as this thing. You have to bring a boat over here. I do have a boat that I could just sail over here and start to get to work on. But I would have to make a cage the perimeter of these things. And that would take a shitload of work and a shitload of metal. It would probably take about 3 or 4 of those forges full of metal just to do that. So that's why my priority is just to make this building, finish it up. I gotta make it at least 12 high to fit the behemoth gate in there. But anyway, let's go ahead and calculate how many of these things do I need here. See, it's 40 across. No, is it 40 or 20? It's 20. So 20 on a 20, that's 40, about 45, and then another, let's see, 20, another 80, 45 plus 80, that's what, 125, I believe, about 125, okay. So let me go ahead and put some element in there. I got that element the other day, I grinded it out. And we're going to do dino. Dinosaur. It's a dinosaur tech gate. Craft 1. Craft 2. Oh, that's taking a while. And this one I'm just going to craft 1. I believe if I craft 1 of these, I get 2. If my memory serves. I think I get 2. No, I don't. I get 1. So I need 1 more. Yeah. Now that should be good for that. Now, let's see. We're going to do wall. Look at that polymer just to make a tech wall. And the crystal, forget it. Metal. I'm going to make 145. See, that's a lot faster than trying to do it on a bird. And I can still make some more. So I can still make another 28. Okay. So I ran out of cementing paste like I suspected. That's what happened. Okay. So now we'll get on this one. He's got to level up somehow. I don't know what happened to his bird. I thought it was... I wonder if I leveled it up on extinction. I hope not. Jeez. That sucks. They always downgrade over there. Everything downgrades. Still got metal. Put it on the bird. Yeah, we didn't meet our quota. Let's see what we could do with this. And then we'll, let's see, do that. Let me get that element out of there before I accidentally turn it on. Go back and finish up the walls. Get the rest of those walls. Alright. So, What I gotta do now is I gotta place those entrances. These take a little bit of pizzazz here. It's kind of hard to get it in there perfectly with these things for some reason. Just trying to line it up. Just make sure it's seamless over here. You see? The edges are good. That'll work. And then place this. And there you go. Boom. Isn't that magical? So I want to do the other one just like that on this side. It's always good to have multiple exits. Excuse me. Oh boy. Hope you guys can hear me. Jeez. Sealed. And this side is sealed too. There's nothing on the top. It's perfectly aligned. Excellent. Got it right the first time. There we go. There we go. And you, I exile you out of my kingdom unless you're a 150. Leave. Leave the kingdom. Leave. There we go. Enough of that foolishness. So, where was I? Oh yes, we're going to place some walls. Yeah, I'll have to get more metal. And oh no, I have more metal. I need more CP. So after this, we got to do some CP. Try to get this done. And I'm going to turn down the gamma so that I can see better what I'm doing. It helps you to see the image there. See, if I press X, it'll stop midair where I want it to stop. Otherwise, this damn bird would just keep going because that's the way it's designed to work. Now, I don't care if they're perfectly aligned. The plates, as you could see full well, that they're not perfectly aligned. I'm just trying to get them up there and finish the walls. I missed this one. Yeah, I don't care as long as it works. There. Now, the ones above the gates here, if I try to place them, it won't take, simply because there's nothing there for it to latch onto. So what you have to do is you have to place 2 ceilings above there. 2 ceilings, and then you can place the walls. And you have to leave them there. If you take down the ceilings, the walls will fall. So now I'm going to do the next level. It's going to be a pretty good sized base. There we go. Now painting this thing is going to be a chore. But what I normally do is I'll make a bunch of thatch ceilings. I run the thatch ceilings all the way around at each level. So on the ground level, I can paint that just by walking up to it. But on the second level, I'll just put thatch all the way around, thatch ceilings. Then I'll just run around the thatch ceilings, painting everything. And then later on, I'll run around the second level. You see, run around painting everything. And that'll be it. That, or I could just wait till I put in the metal ceilings and then paint it if I want. Huh. Okay. Oh shoot. Oops. I think that's all the walls I have. Oh no, wait, I have 40 more. Shoot. Hey, maybe I miscalculated. I think. Let me see. Let's place all of them. It's okay to have extra walls, that's no problem. I could use them for the extinction base. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 8 more walls. And I have 35 walls, so I got extra walls. Remember, you can only go 14 high. That's 12 walls high. 3 of these panels of 4 walls each is 12. So that's at 12. So I can only go up 2 more walls if I wanted to. Which I probably won't bother. If I do, I'll probably save those 2 levels for structures that'll go on the roof, so that it doesn't tell me I can't place anything on the roof because it's already at max. So I'll leave those 2 levels for tolerance. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Look at this. There you go. You see? That should be just enough space for terror birds. Because I could put a couple of levels right above everything and do all those terror birds. It's no problem. But like I said, this is a water base and their priority is the megalodons. I might have to do the thylos over there somewhere else. Shit. Or just switch to them. I could switch to them later, I guess. Anyway, let's see. For now, I'll just leave 8 walls here. One, two, three, 4. That's 8. Okay. So the other 27 walls I could take over there. And put them in storage. And oh wait. I'll put them in the ARC data. If I put it in the ARC data, it'll keep until I get over there and I can fish them out of the ARC data. Yeah. That way it doesn't cost me any weight. Like that. Anything you put in the ARC data will last 24 hours. So I have, as long as I don't forget to take it out, I won't lose those walls. But I should be okay. Look at that. Look at that. Woo! Look at that. We're getting there. We're getting there. Now I need CP so I can start making ceilings. I already got those 8 walls for those parts. I need a bunch of ceilings, as many ceilings as I can make. And I have the element to go ahead and do them quickly. But I do need to get this bird. And I do have this one right here. Okay. Alright, so damn, I'm so happy I got that done. I've been waiting around to finish, waiting a while to finish this. So, like I was saying, I think I'm just going to do this structure and leave it that way for a while. Focus in on the terror birds because they're small and they'll fit in there very easily. I can put easily 50 to 100 terror birds in there to breed them continuously every day, to get better statistics on those birds, better levels. And that would be a nice project that will fit in there. If I put thylos in there, thylos are medium sized. They're a bit big, but it's doable. I wanted to make other structures, but then I forgot that you have a population limit. It's only 500 you could have. 500 is 250 in cryo, 250 alive. So I only have 250 to really work with on this public map. So I would have to choose the megalodons and the terror birds for this one, and just do the thylos somewhere else. You know, unfortunately. That's too bad. I really expected to do better, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's get out of here. We're going to go get some CP. Well, we're going to go make some CP. Excuse me. We're going to make some CP. I got all the keratin and chitin I need from all my previous slaughterings. So that's not a problem. Yeah, I had some taquitos this morning. Ay, that was so good. I'll tell you, when you get out of jail, man, you're grateful for a ketchup packet. What those people do is they basically torture you and punish you into submission. And it's like, that's not reasoning with people. That's not treating them with respect. That's nothing. That's just brutalizing them into submission. And I've personally, at a personal philosophical level, I've lost all respect for anybody with a badge or anybody with a gun. And I had no idea these people were that fucking bad. It's just evil. It's, in the Bible they talk about the children of the devil. And I used to think that was criminals. Now I see that the criminals could be more victimized than the victims. And it's just horrible the way these people are. I'm so disgusted. If I tell the truth, I get punished. If I don't tell the truth, I get punished. There's no right here. There's no fair here. It's just, we're going to hurt you and hurt you and hurt you. And I'm like, really? That's what this is amounted to? That's what this is now? Bunch of shit, Just, anyway. Yeah, as long as the Giga doesn't show up and say hello, I'm good. All right. Yeah, it's easier to make the CP here. Well, I'm glad I got element. Once I place the tech generator, oh boy, it's going to be interesting, I'll tell you. And I also have tech lights that I could place underwater so that when the tech generator is turned on, the lights underwater will turn on, and I'll be able to see better down there. That's the thing about working underwater, especially in the ocean. You can't see shit most of the time. Even with your gamma adjustments, it's hard to see anything. That's another reason I don't like underwater. I don't like working where I can't see. It's just kind of stupid for me to do that. Yeah. Right now we're making bases and we're trying to do some breeding, and that seems to be working out. Gonna relax, relax, relax. Come Monday, it's gonna be interesting. In a way, I'm glad we didn't make too many more walls, because that would have eaten up most of the metal that I have in there. So I know I over approximated, but that's fine. That'll be fine. No reason to cry about it. Just thankful that I have all that room. That's a good sized base. It's a good sized base. It's as big as this one, except that it's flatter, and I can work with it a lot easier by putting, you know, straight corridors and stuff like that. Sweet. Give me some of that. Give me some of that granite. Granite. That's really supposed to be granite. All this is supposed to be like stone. All right, that's enough. Let's go over here. Okay, so now I gotta put some gas in there. I only have a little bit of gas in here. Let's see. It's gonna take a while to make that CP. Ooh, we're grinding away, man. And I could try to get more CP from the beaver dams. I can come back later, try to get some from the beaver dams, but I've been trying to eat up these. See, these are keratin. I don't want to have to make another storage box for keratin. I just wanted to turn it into CP as opposed to having two storage boxes, one for keratin, one for chitin. Best just to have one for chitin because chitin is the majority of what I get because I kill a lot of mantis. So there's no reason to have two storage boxes. You know. Let's see how much CP we can make with this. Should be able to do quite a bit. Oh, look, I had all this. I thought I ran out. I didn't run out. Oh, shit. Oh, here's that. This is a nice Terrabird saddle I got, 127.9. That's really good. And here's a shotgun. Oh, I had all this here. I thought I had taken all this already over there. Looks like I only took half, so I have plenty of that. So I could go back over there and start building. Let me go ahead and I guess just use up this stone since I already started the process and just kind of go with that. Oh, wait a minute. See, I was trying to get more chitin or keratin. I don't know if I have any more. Should have plenty of something. Don't need spark powder right now. Oh, jeez. Like, I could use these, I guess. Use those up. Anything else here? Just got to make sure I get all the other ones. Okay. Are you empty? Let's check. Here we go. These are the ones I definitely want to get. Here's some more. You see? Oh, shoot. There's a bunch. I put these back. Like I said, I could put the chitin in one, but the keratin, I want to eat it up if I can. So I don't have to make another storage. Oh, shit. There's more of it. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. There's more of it. Looks like I might not get through it all, but here we go. Shit, can you believe that shit? Let me put the gamma back up. There we go. Oh, boy. There we go. I had so much CP. Oh man, I forgot. I was just kind of bored and I started just making CP on and off as I needed it. And then when I would have extra materials, which is often, I would just grind it up, have it ready. But I thought, I swear, I honestly believed I took all the CP with me over there. I honestly believe there was nothing left on this base. And sure enough, I check it out and there's like a bunch in there. More than enough to do everything. That's hilarious, man. Oh boy. Well, the good thing is it's eating up some of these things. I don't want any of it left. If I can. It'd be easier to make it all CP and just use it as needed. But I got a lot of keratin and chitin I really don't need. That's on me, my fault. See, we're at 52 minutes. We're doing pretty good. After we're done creating the shell, you can try to paint it. Do something like that. Or you just can place metal ceilings in there, because I am going to compartmentalize it. It just depends. I have to leave some space in there so that wyverns can fly in and out. That's the important thing. Yeah, it's getting there. I can't wait to get working on the megalodons. It's going to be awesome to get them done. The only thing I want more than megalodons is Basilosaurus and Dunkleosaurus. Dunkleosaurus is good for oil, and Basilosaurus is good for getting stuff underwater. It's a pretty big whale, and it's immune to the jellyfish. It won't kick you off your mount. So that's why those are important. The thing is to make one that's strong enough to where you could put a lot of speed into it and make it fast so it can outrun stuff. That's going to be the real challenge. But like I said, I just do what I do. Alright, well, at least I got some of that ground up. Didn't really need to, but I got that done. Oh, man. Let's see. I don't think... Oops. I don't think I'll be needing you. Between this and the other stuff I got in the vault, I should be fine. Let me just grab this and we'll go make some ceilings. Jeez. Let's see. I'll leave a little bit there just in case. I actually think this is going to be plenty. Oh, man. Then later on, I'll do an element run and try to get another 100 element or so for the base generator. Just to keep it going. Thankful. Oh, you know what I forgot to do this morning? I forgot to take my pills. Oh shit, let me take them now. Damn. I forgot completely about them. I was supposed to take my pills with my meal, and I ate late, so it slipped my mind because I took my numbers, and my numbers were good, but it was already late in the day. You know. There we go. Forgot to take them. Oh boy, there we go. Okay, it's late, but you know, better late than never, like they say. All right, let's get back over there. So it's 20 by 20. 20 by 20. That's the number of ceilings I need. Plus 2, 3, 4. It'd be 20 by 20 plus 4. 20 times 20. God, that's a lot. Let me think about that. So 10 times 20 is 200. So that's going to be about 400. Yeah, that's going to be about 400 or so. My guess is right. All right. Let's see. Well, I'm going to technically want more than that. I just did like 400. That's right. And I'll add some more. I'll add another 20. Because I'll need some for extinction. I'll need some for This is a lot faster than doing it on the bird or on the smithy. It does cost you element, but it's done, right? It's getting done. Ooh, still got lots of metal. Still got lots of CP. And I already got most of those parts. Just turn it off there. And you know what we have to do now? Now we have to actually put these things up there. And while we're at it, we'll finish up the walls. And that way it's a little bit more consistent. Okay, so here's the 8 walls that we have to finish putting up. I'll put all this on this bird. This bird is I'm very happy and proud that I got this bird. Remember, this is the result of those 2 birds I got from the event. You know, they had like a event over there on this map, and I got a couple of eggs, and it was a male and a female that had the exact complementary statistics, and I managed to put them back together. What happens is if they get dud eggs, or if they get eggs that they don't want, they'll donate them. Well, I get that, and I put them back together. And I got my own more powerful bird. Anyway, I love to continue the mutations on these things, but if you look at the mutations on them. Jeez, look at them. That's another reason they don't want them, is because they have too many mutations. Let's see. I'm sensing a little shit somewhere. Well, as long as it's outside my walls, I don't care. We'll see what happens with this base. But I definitely, you have to understand, I chose this methodology. I chose this base method. These floating platforms, not just to try out the floating platforms, which I never done before, but so that I can make a cage based on that platform. It'll help me to align and make a cage properly underwater for the megalodons. It's the megalodons that I'm trying to get done. I've been blowing them off over there because they are taking a little bit of time. But the thing about megalodons is once they get going, once they start, you breed them routinely, holy crap. I mean, I've never seen a species mutate more than they do. They mutate like freaking crazy. It's amazing. It is amazing. It's just, wow, mind-boggling. And as long as you keep tracking mutations, you do what you know you got to do, you're good to go. Mm-hmm. Let's see. So this is what we have to do. Put all this up here. Good thing is I should be able to do this, that, and one here. And that'll be for that one. You see? And on this one, it's the same principle. Side, there, and then one here. Now those have to stay in place. If you take those down, the walls I'm about to place above them will fail. Okay. I'm going to place these walls as carefully as I can. See? Now I have complete walls. So I could even go out with a bird, which is not bad. Now, if I decide not to put any more structures here, it's simply because they're not required to have this base here. And I could always park like a wyvern or whatever out here if I want. But in my case, since people like to go turn my fucking equipment on and then walk away laughing, I pretty much want to enclose the base and keep everybody out. Okay? So now the next step, since we got those walls up and all the walls are completed, remember I'm going to save the last 2 levels as tolerance. What I do is I pick a corner or a side somewhere, and this is how you do it. Put it down like that, right? So I got a platform now, right? So I land the bird on the platform. Right there. And I just start placing. Theoretically, I should have enough to do these. To do the entire roof. Yeah. So I like to do a perimeter, if possible. And then work my way in. And that's all I do. This will keep the birds out that want to go in there. And, it's funny. I turn around and there was like a 150 Pelagornis. And I was like, well, let me tame this thing the other day. And I did it. It was hilarious. I didn't think I'd see it. Oh, look, there's one in the water right there already. Oh, damn things. So it's too bad, but if I were starting a game, you could use the Pelagornis to harvest poly a lot better. You could probably use it to try to attack a mantis, but mantis are pretty damn tough. They don't fool around, and they're very, very tough. Okay, ran out of that. Let me go ahead and get some more. There's another Pelagornis. But like I said, the primary thing here is not the terror birds or the thylos, it's the megalodons. I'm just going to enclose the space. And eventually I have to put I'm not going to bring my megalodons over here from the other base until I got this one set up correctly. And remember, underneath the perimeter here are foundations. So the first 3 are foundation based, the rest are ceilings, but they treat them like they're foundations. So technically I should be able to continue with them. There, so we got a perimeter going. I can go back this way. Oh boy, that's a lot of sunlight in my face there. Hope I calculated at least close correctly. I'm pretty sure it's 400. One guy, he put a bunch of structures on one of these floating things, and he couldn't find a real limit to the weight that it had. He said it took quite a bit of weight very fine. So I was like, okay, let's see what happens then. See, oh shit. Okay. See, these things are going in perfectly. We're getting there, we're getting there. The hole is closing. Painting's going to be a little bit of a bitch, but what I could do is wait till I put the metal ceilings in, and then anything I can't reach, any spots that are out of my way, all I have to do is just, you know, try to do something else. All right. Whee! Yes. Yes. It is done. It is done. Woohoo! Oh, look at that sunlight. Well, we gotta paint this stuff as soon as we can. All right. We are now in our own personal sardine can. What else could I want out of life, right? Some people live in a trailer. I live in a sardine can. Got 12 ceilings left over. Those, I guess I can take over there to extinction as well. Let's see. Yeah. I don't think that's going to be enough to do much. I might have to make some more. So that's that. Now, as you can see, the wyvern over there, parked over there, is quite large. So he has to have enough room to make it all the way over here. So I have to leave the central corridor open. But I could put stuff in the corner over here. I could put like storage over here. I could put storage or other things over here in this corner. And then there's going to be another level. The higher level here is where I'm going to put the terror birds. This upper level here, just underneath this, is going to be 2 walls high. And this is where I'll do the terror birds. And then I'll put another level that is diagonal that goes this way. And that should be it. If I do decide to put another level, it'd be miraculous. But I just need enough terror birds doing it so that I can get mutations. And that's going to be that fun project. Got a bunch of meat and stuff on here. Bunch of that, huh? Now, I haven't really placed any of the equipment I have. I haven't placed any of it. I've been painting. I've been hypothesizing. I placed the beds in the corner here because this is a spot that's behind the tech replicator. And normally you never use this spot. You can, because I put like ladders and levels up here just to go on top and try to load stuff in from the top. But what's going to happen is when the wyvern comes in or the bird comes in, it's going to fly over here and it's going to land over here and unload right here. So this area here around this thing has to be clear. It has to be a clear path all the way up here. Now technically I could put walls here to separate that, but it shouldn't be necessary. That's just a lot of extra metal we need to waste there. So that's that. I should be able to do that. Yeah. Let's see what else. Other things I could put in the corner are like the air conditioners to create the eggs, you know. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to see if it can. I don't know how it can climb walls though. See, you're supposed to be able to climb walls with this thing, and I don't know. I have to find a video or something that show me how to do it. Oh, it turns out that this color, I thought it was bronze. It turns out it's a metal. It's a metal by default, metal colored, which is gray, but it's a light orange that cannot be produced in dye. So even if I could color this thing or color another one, I wouldn't be able to reproduce that. But it's still a nice color. It's a light orange. It's okay. I don't know how to put the level. Well, I mean, I could look at it, but I think you're supposed to put a lot of levels in energy and health and melee, but I don't know. We'll see. This thing is only, it's designed to be useful in the desert over there on Extinction. It's supposed to get bonuses versus corrupted creatures. So that's what it's designed to do, is kill corrupted. And it feeds off of elements, dust, which is heavy. Yeah. So, yeah, we're not going to be making any gigas here. I could probably make a few over there in the backyard, but that's it. That is it. Yeah. So that is good. Ooh, this reminds me of one of my old bases. It was it was a little smaller, but it had just it had one of these on one side and one on the other, and it was basically a tube. It was over there on Knights, my old Knights server. Knights has a really good server. I mean, they got good stuff there, and it's a very active server, and I think it's a cross-play server. So anyway, it's been an hour and 19 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take a break, do some other stuff. I'm just going to log off here now that I'm nice and safe and protected. I'm going to log off right here and lay on this bed, and that'll be it. Thank you for watching. Watching me fix up this base. We're getting there. And take care.